I huzi mapanda thula walk and
ma'am.
sidana aigi manaba
Very
aduga
good.
aigi colleague Kurumjari bolo
Kumjari.
Kurumjari
Kurumjari.
mayam
Kumjari to everyone.
yeah your name
Vikram Singh.
okay so he is my good friend and my colleague and my batchmate and he is a very nice person everybody knows and everybody loves him in our company so aduga mayamna male cabin crew gi matangda khangning ba leibado ado mazu male cabin crew oibanina ngasi mangonday question khara hangani aduga mayamgi doubts mayam do clear tawba ngambra yengse ko khoi bani se sum khoi hotel gi manakta evening walk chatline aduna walk chatna question sum hangnaraga kai haini video se namdoine do mayam adum yengbiyo ha chalte chalte ado mado Manipuri khangdam ni na Hindi ga English to ina wari sanarni aduna ke haini mayam waro bi be ade समझ में आ रही है
हाँ नहीं मैं समझ रहा हूँ थोड़ा थोड़ा क्या बोल रहे हैं
हाँ ठीक है तो आई मांगे हिंदी के इंग्लिश तना नंबर वरी सनानी तो मैं आम कमेंट सेक्शन दा मुझे आमने इंग्लिश हिंदी याम तो भी रखो ना मी मरोन खंग दबई ने पाव फाउना दबदी आदमी ना को तो तुम ये ऐसे सो विक्रम
और कैबिन क्रू बनना है तो हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश बोथ लैंग्वेज
तो
must.
या
So
to
for
become
that,
a cabin
we are
crew
making this video on English and Hindi both.
true
Stay tuned.
English and Hindi is compulsory, so you have to know both. So guys, we are sitting on क्या बोलते हैं? Somewhere near the ocean, and it's
Next to the Pacific Ocean.
near the Pacific Ocean, and it's a very beautiful place, so refreshing. So mayamna question aina hangani habadu male cabin crew gi matang da ai mongonda question khara hange duga mana dum reply torkani duga mayam adum khangmina se ko so Vikram it's been how long you have been working as a cabin crew
Cabin crew it's been almost 8.5 almost 9 years.
okay almost 9
9
years wow so what tip and tricks would you like to suggest them
Tips and tricks are very simple. Be yourself, be confident. Till the time you're not confident, don't go for the interview. Just prepare yourself, I mean to say. I don't want to demoralize anyone, but first go for an interview, attend 1 or 2 interview. Don't think like I'm not get selected or something. So you also just get something if you give interview. So go for an interview, try, and few things are very important as we already spoke about. Your height and weight. Your height should be 5'2", 5'3" for the girls, 5'5" for the guys.
minimum okay.
Minimum ज़्यादा है, so it's your advantage. Fluency in Hindi and English because it's must. Because interview they can ask in Hindi also. It depends.
So
And
sometimes they give you that
yeah, you have to read,
read
and it won't be a normal Hindi. So
it will be a Shuddh Hindi
Shuddh Hindi.
yeah so
So
that's it
prepare
and,
yourself accordingly. And secondly, go on a career page. किसी भी airline का career page पे जाओ and then apply. Or you can easily get to know. Nowadays you will get the nowadays to become a cabin crew. I think it's the best time after pandemic. So you can apply. A lot of airlines are open for a cabin crew, and they'll also you will get a fake calls. They also gonna say like come for a 3 month, 6 months training, and then you will be selected. They're gonna take your money and nothing gonna happen.
yeah be careful because there are lots
A lot of scams are
scammers
happening.
and people who fraud people saying that you have been selected first just think first like how will you get selected before even giving the interview
It's clearly mentioned
Only
on a
when
website
you-
that like be very careful from the scammers.
so mayamna interview gi matang khangning targadi airlines to gi career page ta changaga ne adu dum vacancy gi dum utpane ba ko adu da yengaga khangbi ba yagani natragadi hojik Instagram da page mayam hange ko Indian Aviation adegi bahut sare abhi page bhi hai na abhi Instagram pe hai Indian Aviation Indian kya kuch
Indian Aviation pages there.
and then there are lots of aviation pages
Even
so
on Instagram you will easily get to know. You can hire like you can I'm saying hire.
check it out
No, you can check on Instagram. All airlines have their own page, so you can check over there, and you can also contact directly to the HR. You can call them or mail them that if you see any vacancy, you can directly mail them also. Prepare your nice resume before going for the interview, and formals, yes, you need to wear formals.
So formals, like थोड़ा specific बता देना. So sometimes people get confused, like what kind of formals should you wear as a male cabin crew?
As a male cabin crew, just a formal like coat pant is very normal, and not like funky t-shirts or like some colorful t-shirts. Like wear like
neutral
nice
color,
white,
like
neutral
white,
colors, a white t-shirt or black trouser, and
white shirt, na?
White shirt, sorry, white shirt, black trouser, and yeah, tie black will be fine. And that's it. Yeah,
short hair,
shave properly, short hair. Your nape of the neck should be clean. Not like me now. It's just in 2 days.
You have been roaming in the sun.
Yeah, so don't think I'm a cabin crew and I'm like sitting like this.
वैसे he looks really smart when he's in uniform.
Just joking.
Don't go on his looks for now.
No, she's just joking. And yeah, a few more things I want to tell you.
It should be neat and clean, and clean shoes, clean
first
clothes.
impression is the last impression. Should your wear of black shoes or brown, it's up to you. Whatever suits you accordingly. You can also see yourself in a mirror, right? And
so tell me about your
resume.
interview experience. Like
Interview experience, they'll take 4 rounds. My experience was
tell
pretty
me
good.
about your experience.
I have given 5-6 interview, and in all the interview I got selected. So I don't know. I haven't seen the rejection ever. So yeah.
So what questions did
Normally they ask, the first round will be, normally they're gonna ask you, tell me something about yourself. So be yourself. Prepare accordingly.
Tell me something about yourself.
My name is
Answer.
Vikram Singh. So you have to tell
Introduce yourself.
So you have to tell.
Demo दिखा रही हो ना, demo तो दे दो.
Demo, yes, be yourself. Like say your name, from where you belong to, what you have done, education. If you have any experience, you can explain about that, and what are your hobbies. These are the things you need to tell. And yes, be very careful when the next round will be GD round. First will be they're gonna conduct personal round. Then your
BMI वगैरह.
BMI will be the second thing.
Height, weight check.
Height and weight. It should be under your BMI. Otherwise, second round will be bye-bye. And third round will be in first round only when you're gonna introduce yourself, they're gonna check your resume according. They're gonna ask question according to what you have written. So be very careful what you have written in the resume. And
first round is the BMI, and
it depends. Sometimes they do in second round. So first round will be your
documentation, BMI, all this check.
Your personal interview.
Second
it
is
will
the
be very
GD
normal.
round.
Then it will be GD round. And
Group
then
discussion.
it depends, like group discussion and GD round. So question will be like, what are the advantage of Facebook, like, and disadvantages you need to speak about.
Any issue they will, any topic they'll give you, then you just have to debate on that. You have to say the good points also, bad point also. Then they are just looking like how are you as a person, or in a teamwork you are behaving, or
your behavior also, because when you're gonna interrupt someone, like say excuse me, like according to I also want to put my point, or accordingly you can you don't have to interrupt someone. Even if you're interrupting someone, excuse yourself, then you can start, and you don't have to speak so much. There's also your bossy nature, overpowering someone. So you have to work as a team. So
you have to listen
to keep these things in mind.
Teammates, okay. And the fourth round is the
fourth round will be
written, or
yes, nowadays airline taking like written also. Like you have to score, I think 80% out of 100 essay normal English test. So they will check. Maybe they check your Hindi also.
Yeah, be careful. So English and Hindi is must.
Yeah, it's must.
So
yes, it's advantage if you know your local language. But if you're flying in India, so you're not gonna fly your particular state only. So you have to fly all over. And all the airlines, even domestic airlines, also fly your neighbor countries like Dubai, like Nepal, and Sri Lanka also. So in these sectors, so it's good if you know multiple languages.
Yes.
But these are two basic, like Hindi and English are
the basic ones.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the guys, like what are the
One more thing I want to tell,
of-
like it's not only like domestic airline, you can try for international also. So what they are doing now, so you apply for, if you get selected, the virtual interview is going to happen, and second will be, if you get selected, they'll book your ticket and everything. So you need to fly from Delhi and you can directly go and give your interview. All the best. And
Yes.
in India, like most of the airline, they have head offices are in Delhi. So you can come to Delhi if you can.
Yes.
Otherwise, apply online. You can
Yes,
see
don't-
now open interviews are going on.
Ah.
Sorry, I was interrupting.
No, it's okay. So don't wait for interview to come at your hometown or state. It's better to come to Delhi where there are more chances to explore
yeah.
and
And
give
to get
interviews, because
selected
Delhi
also.
is the place where most of the interview happens and most of the airlines headquarters are there. So yeah, it's better
Because it
to
will be easy for them also. And sometimes they give you tickets also if you get selected.
yes
So,
for Qatar Airways, I guess.
No, even in India.
Even in India.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you get selected, then they will give you their airline ticket and you can come for the interview also. But अभी हो रहा है क्या ऐसा?
Yes.
Then it's fine.
Yeah, you can still send them a mail like they're like I'm from that particular
Ah.
place, and if you're not able to or anything, like you can ask them. But few, like I think Vistara they're giving.
Okay. What about the
I'm not going to quote
qualification?
anyone, but airlines are giving tickets.
Qualification?
Qualification minimum is 12th.
10 plus 2.
If you graduate, it's your bonus point.
And what about the eyesight? It should be how much it should be?
I think it will be 6 by 6.
6 by 6. Yeah.
Yeah,
So more than
no
that.
visible tattoo and no scar. And if you have anything, like please do mention, because later on if you get selected and later on they get to know, then they're
no
going to say
chance
sorry.
of hiring again.
Yeah,
और क्या बोलना था like
especially like even international airline, few airlines, if you have a tattoo, they're fine with it, but in India it's not allowed. So be careful.
yes, thank you so much, Vikram. Like it was a very
No,
good advice. And anything else that you want to mention?
Nothing, like be careful from scam. No need to go for a training 6 months or other trainings. If your communication skills are good and if you think you're capable enough, so go for an interview, crack
Yes.
it, give 2, 3, 5, 6, no matter. It's
How
okay.
many?
One day you will get selected.
True.
Okay, take care.
So this is it, guys. I think that's the basic questions that I have asked Vikram.
I'm not
And-
expert, just advice like
Mhm.
what
As
I
an
have
experience,
faced. So as an experience, like what I've seen. So
But
this is what it is.
It's nice flying. We enjoy flying, right? We get to
Yes.
see places and all, but it's not an easy.
If you think it's an easy
It's not
job,
an easy
no.
job also. So you have to be very dedicated, and you have to know that
And
not
you have to be very punctual.
flying is not
Timing
all
is
about
everything here.
Timing
So you have
is
to be very
everything.
punctual.
Flying is not all about fancy, this layover and all what you see in the pictures. Obviously you get to see the perks of flying. You get to see a lot of beautiful places and all, but still it comes with its advantage and disadvantages.
You
So
have to
yeah,
take care of your health a lot.
sleep
So-
pattern though.
Yes, it will be on toss.
Yes. But still you'll enjoy. If you
Yeah, you'll
love
enjoy.
traveling, yeah, you'll enjoy, and with time you will get used to it.
Yeah,
So,
sometimes
yeah.
you have a sickness like air sickness or home sickness, then obviously because you step out from your home from the very first time, it will be a bit difficult, but with the time you will get used to.
So yeah, all the best, guys. So
Stay
this is
tuned to
it.
her.
This
She'll
is
answer
it.
all the question, I think.
So after so long, I'm speaking in English with him because most of my videos I used to speak in my mother tongue Manipuri language. But as he can't speak Manipuri, that's why I'm speaking English. And like for people who really want to become a cabin crew, English and Hindi is a must. So you need to understand both the language. So that's why I'm focusing more on speaking more of English and Hindi. It's not because you want to show off or something, but it's a basic requirement, and you need to know, like wherever you go, if you are communicating with someone, either Hindi or in India or English, in international. So yeah, don't think that
I'll share one of my experiences. I was in the interview, and the HR was taking an interview, and she asked in Hindi, and the guy who was sitting next to me, he started in English. So that's also a bad impression. Like if somebody speaking in Hindi, जब हिंदी में बात करे तो हिंदी में ही आंसर दो. You don't have to show like I know each and everything.
So if I ask you in Hindi, you
So
reply in
Hindi
Hindi.
में answer.
And if someone is asking you in English, reply in English. Both, okay?
Vice versa.
हाँ, और any ऐसे tricks या experience जो आपके साथ हुए हैं interview में?
Just be yourself.
हाँ.
Don't show your overconfidence.
या फिर आपको ऐसे क्वेश्चन
Be
याद
very
आ रहे हैं
balanced.
आपको, मतलब जिन्होंने
The basic
पूछा था?
question was they just easily get to know from the very first question while your parents and while you're entering how you're respecting. When you're sitting outside, they're watching you. You're thinking that if you sometimes you get frustrated. They said like you come by 9, but maybe the interview will start by 1 o'clock. So you have to show your patience, like sit outside nicely, talk to other people. Not only like just to show them, be like nice to others, and because they're watching you. So sometimes you don't even get to know like on what basis I got selected. Even I have said each and everything nicely, but outside जो आपका behavior था towards others,
Yeah, even they
so
notice all these
they'll get
things.
to know. The cameras are there. और
So-
normally भी आपको सही रहना चाहिए किसी के भी साथ. So it's not only कि show करना
Vikram
है
is
हमें.
like that here.
No,
हमारे कंपनी में.
नहीं सब ऐसे ही हैं.
मतलब he is
ऐसा
really
नहीं है.
sweet. Everybody knows him
सब
and
अच्छे
he
हैं,
knows
सब अच्छे
everybody. So ये सबका लाडला है.
ऐसा नहीं है.
But it's
ऐसा
good.
लगता है जो नाइस होता है उसको सब अच्छे लगते हैं.
हाँ.
Pooja is also very nice.
Thank you, Vikram.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video.
One more thing, it's not only like it was my first job. Earlier I worked with the hotel. So ऐसा नहीं कहीं से भी starting करो.
Yeah.
कहीं से भी gain करो, कहीं से भी learning, हर जगह से learning है. तो आप कहीं से भी experience gain करो.
It's not particular that you have to
Yeah.
study this thing only to be a cabin crew. You can be from science background, arts
Any
background,
background, any
any background. और आप कुछ भी करके like you know जो भी
It should be recognized university or college.
So you can
और जहाँ
come
से भी
from
आपने plus
anywhere.
करा है,
You just have
recognized
to.
board होना चाहिए. That's the only thing. And बस यही है और कुछ
हो
ज़्यादा
गया.
है नहीं.
वीडियो आई थिंक बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा.
लंबा हो जाएगा.
हाँ,
हो
16
जाओ
minutes
काम.
तो हो गए.
कर दे फिर. Bye bye.
Okay guys, then I'll see you guys on my next video. I hope you enjoyed this video, although it was such a sudden plan for both of us. So those who asked me regarding the male cabin crew doubts, so the male cabin crew himself has cleared your doubts. I hope you have understood, you know, the basic doubts regarding becoming a male cabin crew. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
एक और चीज.
The last point Bikram wants to mention is that
What was that?
it was
Yes,
that
it was. I was saying like every airline have their own criteria, so you have to meet their criteria.
yeah,
Okay.
because if some airlines wants 5.5, then you know the other airlines will be asking for 5.8.
like India में
हाँ,
कुछ
इस-
और है, बाहर की एयरलाइंस
हाँ,
का कुछ
हाँ,
और है.
हाँ.
So keep that thing in mind. ऐसा नहीं कि हमारे कहने पे जो एयरलाइंस का है, because airlines belongs to someone else. We also
Not
working.
us.
Yeah, Pooja will hire anyone like. Okay.
Take care, bye.
Okay.
चलो,
Soon
we have
she's gonna
need to
open her own
go
airline.
that side ना.
Yeah.
उधर
Yeah,
it's
उधर.
very quite far यार. चल फिर आ ही गए तो.
Seriously, very lazy.
Lazy क्या आज तो. चल,
Stop कर दी?
नहीं कर.
अरे क्या चाह रही है पूजा, क्या चाह रही है पूजा? कुछ चाह रही है. ये ऐसे ही डाल देना, हमें बाद में भेज देना मुझे. ठीक है, ठीक है. नटखट. डोंट बी नटखट इन द इंटरव्यू.
I will be nutcut.